There's something about the way that he's holding that gun that's bothering me. I mean, hello and welcome. I'm as always your host, Elizibar. This is Fallout from
Yes?
We're going to go talk to Piper, who's apparently here and not where I sent her. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, where else would she be, right? She wouldn't...
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
plot.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down...
Down an old shower? Oh, it doesn't get any louder. Jeez. Okay, fine.
on an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
Hold on. I'm going to turn the volume up. Okay.
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute?
Hey, my face isn't glitching.
Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
Yo,
True
boogeyman.
enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
What's that?
Where the Institute actually is.
Oh, did he just, like,
Or how to
levitate?
get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
You read my mind. He had to have a way in and out.
Yeah, but we both know he's not exactly available for a chat and coffee.
Because he's in hell. Where he belongs.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You
'Cause
know,
he's got the
we
cybernetic
may
parts.
not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the
I'm
memories.
glad I took all the cybernetic stuff off of the dead guy.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Huh. I wonder if there's actually a consequence to this choice. I didn't research this mission at all, so I don't know.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
So does that mean you're not in the Mechanist lair anymore? Because I would have really have liked to have just been able to send you back here instead of having to send you to one of my, like, bases. There it is, Mechanist lair. Yeah, I think it was at 7 before. They're unhappy people. Who can blame them? There's nothing there. Just a bunch of companions.
Even
Anything I
good
can
people
do?
do crazy things
just
when
say the
they're
word.
scared. Ought to be Diamond City's motto.
Alright, so we're going... oh yeah, I leveled up from crafting stuff after I dropped off supplies and things. Let's, actually, we should start working on all the crafty things. Because the robot stuff depends on this. Wait, I can just fast travel. What am I doing? That's why I opened this up to begin with. Good neighbor, there it is. Good neighbor, that neighbor's flavor. Good neighbor flavor. I'm not going to finish that. I don't exactly know where it was going, but it's kind of gross.
Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, I guess we have a more critical thing to attend to. Let's go defend the Slug, because we're totally not in the middle of a plot right now. Like, we have important plot mission to do, and they're all like, let's go defend the Slug! Who cares?
We're hot!
Okay. Not the weapon I thought I had. Oh, hi, Nick.
Clear. We'll be taking that.
Sorry for stabbing you, bro. Although, frankly, I don't really need to defend this place, because look at all my machine guns and what they do. Any more dead gunners around? No? Okay, well, we'll just sell their stuff in Good Neighbor. So let's go back to Good Neighbor. Dangerous Minds. That's a TV show, isn't it? Yeah, I think I remember watching a TV show named that. It's about, like, FBI profilers or something. Why am I advertising another person's show? That's bad.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
This is why I like you, robot. Yeah, I'm carrying around a nuke mine. Deal with it. Okay, you can't really afford all that. That's okay, because you have my favorite kind of stuff. Ammo. Let's just buy these. And let's buy... I think my gun uses 45 ammo. Alright, good job. Let's go to the
Brotherhood of
memory
Steel
den.
better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Gotcha. Cool. I don't know why that neighborhood watch guy was that concerned about the Brotherhood of Steel.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Oh my.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Amari. Sounds familiar, and I don't know why.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I remember you. H222's contact. What's this all about?
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
Yeah.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology
I'm
has a
just
similar
walking
architecture.
around with a hippocampus in my pocket. Like, I didn't even put it in a baggie or anything. I'm just like lugging a chunk of brain matter.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I
Just in case.
can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded.
Encoded?
It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption.
Yeah, but
We
how?
don't have the password.
You haven't explained my
Let's
question.
see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two?
Wait a
We
minute.
load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Am I the only one who thinks this is not a good idea? I mean, I'm gonna end up with like scrambled eggs and hold on. Oh, that's
Yes.
mine. That's mine.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
Yeah, by reading comic books, yeah. I know. Comic books are super duper important, my friend. Oh god, what are we doing here? I don't want to stand by. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out here in my chair, in my memory lounger.
Initiating
Everything.
brainwave migration between the transplant and the host.
Yep,
Mnemonic
yep.
activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
This is a bad idea.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Hey.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Am I really seeing like myself walking through a chain of neurons?
That makes it official, folks. Final vote count. Turn down the goddamn radio. I'm trying
Remember,
to sleep.
you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings.
What a jerk.
I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules.
Oh, you're from California.
But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Nice PJs.
I'm sure that's gonna take some getting used to for a lot of
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Okay.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy.
Oh, boy.
And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Not in the
There
least.
appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence.
Ah, here.
There.
Yep, I see the
Try
path.
that one.
Making of a monster right there.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen.
Can I talk to the baby?
It's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
So we have the gun his mom gave him now.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
You'll see.
That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Aww. But there was a cute baby. You know, I don't think the doctor is into, like, you know, cute babies being cute.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Okay, he's got an assault rifle.
Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
He lost his family.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Yeah, this is definitely making of a supervillain stuff right here. Okay.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
This is how he gets recruited, isn't it?
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free.
Gotcha.
I always got paid in the end.
Jesus, shut up.
One way or another.
Is that right?
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
I feel bad that I missed the
You'll do
conversation
this all
a
by
minute ago.
yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Okay, Doc. Whatever you say.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
This world definitely does, dude.
You're with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad
One
that
of these
ever
has got
happened.
to tell us something.
They were real,
We're
all
running
right.
out of brain here.
They didn't know anything about operating on the
there's one that
surface.
looks mostly intact.
Relied on their
Connecting now.
synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
Pay him,
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Hey, this looks like something I would do. Except to be a knife instead of the gun, and I would just stab everybody. But yeah.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Alright, let's go to the next memory. Kind of creepy going through a dead guy's head, isn't it?
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic state.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Not really, huh?
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller.
Cocky.
Even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Computers are still working. That's good.
Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
Checking through the law.
Big heads never liked taking orders
I get
from
it.
a
Thanks.
dirty, contaminated degenerate like me.
Yeah, great. Let's get on with it.
But they needed me. And I made sure
Let's
they
go,
knew
people.
it.
Let's go. Chop, chop.
Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Hello, buttocks. It's all spark randomly. Did you see that?
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Oh, this is messed up.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Why don't you just take Nora, too?
Come here. Come here,
wait.
baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
I guess they wanted somebody that's not contaminated?
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to...
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge.
Okay, I was just
No
making sure it
one
was the
better.
same tech. Dude, shut up. Shut up.
But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller. Even if he somehow got thawed out.
Cool outfit.
At least I know
love the
those
shoulder.
Institute bastards will soon get
pauldron
what's
and
coming
stuff.
to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
It's fine, Doc.
I found another intact memory.
Yeah, I'm already on my way. You don't need to tell me twice. I'm going.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This is his place in Diamond City.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid, like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
That's some heavy reading for a kid.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Probably. It sounds like he's playing Xanatos roulette.
She's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even
Kellogg.
said it.
It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this
What's
time?
going on, guys?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Sounds like we just got a lead.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
What?
Okay.
Can they teleport? Is that what's about to happen? Whoa! Okay, they can teleport. They can totally teleport.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Yep,
Bye.
they can teleport. Okay, good to know.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Hold on, can I go back to... that one memory way back here? I want to, like, find out about his wife. Oh, Fallout does this all the time. You're like, you just be doing something, and Fallout's all like, oh yeah, you know, here, have just a little bit of a story that leaves you wanting more. It is such a cruel and powerful storytelling technique because it literally leaves people wanting more. They go, oh man, I need more lore. You start yelling at your screen. You start walking back through the entire area you just spent 15 minutes going through just to go see if there's like one little snip. There won't be. There's no NPCs anywhere. They've all despawned. Ugh. Oh, I'm so grumpy now, game. You cheated me. You cheated me, game. Fine, we'll leave. We'll have the conversation outside of here with Nick. Maybe Piper shows up. I don't know. I like how it's the plot is integrating the different characters Wait. This memory's going again? No. Can't be. We're just leaving. We're leaving. I'm not falling for your tricks, game. You're doing some kind of thing like this little amygdala bala or whatever is like freaking out and gonna kill me or something here if I get trapped in it. Well, I'm not getting trapped in it today, buddy.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before.
I'm
How
fine.
do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are
That's
you
fine.
ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either
Okay.
of us missed any.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Why not?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant.
Well, maybe Virgil's a
Navigating
super
radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds.
Wow.
That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there.
I got a
It's called
hazmat
the glowing
suit.
sea.
Rat away. I'm good.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
How very convenient. That means I don't have to stand here while you remove it from him. Alright, well I guess we'll talk to Nick in the next episode. And we'll do the glowing sea. This is pretty exciting stuff. I will see you all next time. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, bye-bye.